All right, so we're back with Alicia from Ultra Wisdom, and this topic is for immediate action. We talked about how maybe the government is going to help us, how you can defer some payments, but we need action now. What do we need to do financially due to this virus?
Okay, so the key thing here is you really need to relook at your budget. So what I find when I look around and I look at Instagram is a lot of people are kind of in a vacation mode a little bit with this, and they're still spending in the same way that they would. But the reality is we're just in a new economic time. So more than ever, it is extremely important to really cut your spending. So whatever you don't need to be buying right now, do not buy. And as small business owners or self-employed people.
Sorry, I just need to say something really quick right there, because one of the spendings that we are doing without really noticing is bulk buying, thinking that we need to stock up on all of these things, and that's money that you are actually putting out there that you could spread out. So I'm sorry to interrupt, but that was something that I thought about. Yeah. On my own situation, actually.
Yeah, it's a really good point, because also you have to remember stores, some say they aren't doing it, but the reality is most are, is they're raising the prices on the things that you're bulk buying. So you're bulk buying them at the worst price ever. So it's really not good. And as long as you have enough toilet paper to get you through a few weeks, you'll be okay.
And I think that we have to also trust our government and our systems and our stores that we are going to be provided. Right? That you are going to be able to go to the stores and get your basic necessities. So don't panic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not like I tell everybody, you're not leaving the house. You don't need new clothes and makeup right now. You don't need anything, right? Try your best to eat at home. And really, as a business owner and as just any individual, the key right now is just look at how you're spending your money. So if you already have a budget that you use, that's great. Take a look at that. If you don't have one, take a look at your credit card statements from the past few months and your bank statements, and just put together where you're spending your money. And then look at all the things that you don't need to be buying anymore. So a lot of things like, transportation will be cut out, eating out, entertainment, all those things will be gone now, right? And those should not be opportunities for you to say, oh, well, that means I can treat myself to this, or I can treat myself to that. Don't think of it that way. Put it immediately in an emergency fund. And even if you already have an emergency fund, grow that emergency fund, because again, we are really unsure. This is a new territory for everyone. We don't know how long this is going to last and how long the economic impact of everything will be.
Yeah.
And then there's some kind of key things you can think about too. So one is that there is tax relief. So any installments you have, if you're a business or self-employed, or if you that you have due, the payments will not actually be due until August 31st. They'll start counting them, and they've actually put a note on the site saying or later. So it could be that this actually delays. And so that's a really big gift from the government, because those are usually pretty high, right?
That's beautiful.
Returns all have to be filed later. The key with that, though, is that if you're somebody who's receiving Canada Child Benefit or any other benefits that are dependent on your tax return, don't delay it. It's not in your best interest.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if you have the time right now, you're set to actually file them, because that's also going to help with any of the other applications that we've talked about that the government is interested in helping us with. So absolutely file. Just a little bonus question here, and I don't know if you have the answers yet, but what do you use to budget? Are there any cool tools or any spreadsheet tricks, or what do you guys do?
So we really believe that a budget is going to be something that works for your personality. So I know some people who are so committed to just an Excel spreadsheet, and I know some people who love using apps, and I know some people who just like to write it down. And so we have recommendations on all of the above, and I'll give Naomi some resources so she can share them with everybody. But the key is to try a few out, take a look at a few, and find the one that works for you, but do it.
Yeah.
And if you don't need to get complicated, you can literally do this on a piece of paper with a pen. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Personally, I love, I'm an app junkie, so I love connecting apps because it makes my life easier. But I can't wait to see that bonus, that information, for this bonus question. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so excited to share Ultra Wisdom with the world, but specifically with our skill doers, because really there isn't a lot of support for us humans adulting, as you guys say it, out there. So what a great resource. Can you share a little bit of how your platform works and what you're offering to the skill doers also at this time?
Perfect. So we have a subscription model on our platform. So when you see our site, there's lots of articles and blogs for free, but actually there's a platform behind all of it that's even more powerful. And what happens is when you come on, we ask you a few questions when you onboard, and then you become a member, and we present to you different steps you can take and tools you can use. And our tools include a benefits finder, so it finds all the benefits you're eligible for and helps you to apply for them. And also my personal favorite, which is an online filing cabinet. So it helps you get all your documents organized. They're all in one place. You learn about them. And in case anything ever happens to you, or one day your wife needs access to something and you don't know where it is and you're not available, she can find it online very easily. So that's a really, really handy tool. And we have an extended trial period for everybody to use and discounted pricing as well, which we'll give to Naomi. So it's a really, really good opportunity, and we really want to help out any skill doers who want to use it.
Awesome. That filing cabinet, when I saw the example of the mortgage, so you learn all the wisdom that you need to know when making a decision about your mortgage, but then you have where to store like your renewal papers and dates and all of these reminders. It's so great. It really just makes living adult life that much easier. So thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to share that, obviously all the information we've collected here with everybody. So have a great day, stay safe, protect yourself and protect others.
All of you as well. Thanks, Naomi. Thanks.